Playboy.
They cannot fuck with me, sippin' on Hennessy. They cannot fuck with me, sippin' on Hennessy. They cannot fuck with me, sippin' on Hennessy. Sippin' on Hennessy, sippin' on Hennessy. They want some Hennessy, they wanna be with me. We in the DC, we going to DC. See wanna CD, they wanna be me, wanna be with me, yeah. I don't wanna be with you cause I can't even see, yeah. Can't even see my future cause it's not bright. Falling down, no light, no light. Yeah, I'm falling down, out of sight, yeah, out of sight, out of mind, out of mind. They cannot fuck with me, sippin' on Hennessy. They cannot fuck with me, sippin' on Hennessy. They cannot fuck with me, sippin' on Hennessy. I'm off the Hennessy, the X, the acid, the codeine. Before my pint, I'm talking the lean. Pouring the Sprite, turning the lean. Then bitch, I'm a druggie, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, I'm not staying clean. Fucking my kidney up, we fucking a Tonka truck. We gon' run it up, run the numbers up, you know the beat. They cannot fuck with me, sippin' the Hennessy. They cannot fuck with me, sippin' the Hennessy. They cannot fuck with me, sippin' the Hennessy.
Smoking your homie, that boy, he a middle. Your homies be snaking, your homies be riddling. I'ma catch her, I be catch some adrenaline. Fuck all the motherfucking haters, but lit. Messed up in this bitch like the motherfucking choke. I keep me a heat, bitch, I keep me a toast. So keep a strap all on my motherfucking shoulder. Smoking on this pad, we rollin' like Doge. We keep some artillery, bitch, I'm a soldier. The boy, you was lucky just like you a clover. Ride around the block, catch your eye, slump his ass, and now he a motherfucking goner. The Glock on my pants, this bitch ain't no pony. Man, I'm coughing my bullets like that shit corona. Hold that, that's how I catch his ass in, motherfucking sprain that. I keep it K round if you won't play around. Talking that shit, the bitch, you hear a sprain. Oh, you wanna fight now, knocking this motherfucking lights out. Talking all the Nella bitches, you need to pipe down. Knocking this lights out, let's go, let's go.
They cannot fuck with me, sippin' the Hennessy. They cannot fuck with me, sippin' the Hennessy. They cannot fuck with me, sippin' the Hennessy, Hennessy.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yo, it's your boy Hulk Life. This the Chop It Up podcast, and today we in independent Chicago artist, Lil Playboy in the building.
Yes, sir.
Introduce yourself.
I'm a Playboy from Chicago. Just I'm on SoundCloud, YouTube, just starting to get some numbers starting to go up, and we here.
Which I just heard was Hennessy by Lil Playboy featuring K.O. Perk and Corazon or Carfazone, however you say it.
Corazon.
Okay.
Yeah, you good, you good.
That's what I thought. But yeah, man, super dope song. Like the concept, everybody held their own. Tell us
hmm
first off where the name Lil Playboy came from.
Uh, I had a bunch of different names going through music since I'm a senior in high school now. I started freshman year. I had a bunch of names. I just kind of was the thing. It just kind of grasped because I've been big on Cardi. He's on the shirt right now. I've always been big on Cardi, and people just call me Playboy Junior. So I just went Playboy, and it stuck. It just stuck, and it is what it is now.
Absolutely. Tell us the making of Hennessy.
So KO Perp is my boy Blade. We were in my home studio, which is in my basement. I just got that done in about May. We were just sitting down here. We were just going through beats, found this old Cardi beat, and we just started recording on that. I did the hook for it in the second verse, and we went through it. We redid it a couple times to find the right hook, find the right flow. And I sent it off to Corazon, which is my friend from another town. He did his verse on it, and there's that song. It's one of probably my best song right now that's out.
Absolutely. I know you say you just I know you in high school, you about to graduate, it's about to be last year. I know you ready to get up out of there.
Oh yeah.
But at the same when you started making music, what inspired you to make music?
So I started freshman year. I had the most unoriginal name. I was Young Sauce God. I didn't know what to do. So
Yeah.
my friend, he started making music. I just saw he did it, and I'm like, I'm gonna try this. I don't know. I'm probably the first Snapchat rapper since my first song was recorded through Snapchat audio. I played the beat off a computer and recorded it off Snapchat. I went from there. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just having fun. That rolled for like 6 months. I was on Soundtrap uh, for like 3 months or so, making music there, and then Perp, who's on this song, he got me back into it because I just stopped for like 6 or so months, and in December he got me back onto it. He got me onto my song Tie Dye, put me first time on BandLab, and I it just stuck since then. I've just been making music since. I've just been going.
Yep. Absolutely. Who's the top 5 artists in your playlist today? What you listening to?
I'll probably have to say Playboy Cardi, Trippie Redd, Destroy Lonely, Travis Scott, and Ken Carson. Those got to be my top 5.
Hmm. So what you think? Now I noticed you say Travis Scott. You know he had the big old thing at the concert. Like,
Uh,
what's your thoughts on that? Because I don't really feel like it was his fault, but everybody
the
clapped
Astro
for him.
World,
Yeah.
definitely that security management thing. Because I don't know if you saw the same people who did his security at Astro World did a Dave Chappelle show, and Dave Chappelle got attacked on stage. So it something to do with him, and it's hard when you got 50,000 people screaming your name and you got that loud music. Like, you're not gonna hear it, but
Absolutely.
everyone has their own opinion on it. Just respects to anyone involved in that, but
Yeah.
everybody got their own opinion.
Such an unfortunate situation.
Very, very.
Um, Music to me was an outlet.
Same.
Uh,
Yeah.
very I grew up in rough terrains and went through a lot of stuff. That was the escape, that was the outlet for me.
hmm
Uh is That's why I'm a perfectionist with it. And you mentioned that in our pre-conversations.
hmm
Um what makes you such a perfectionist when it comes to your music, and why are you so, I know they say all the time that we are our worst critics, but why are you so tough on yourself?
I just don't. If it just doesn't sound right to me, I don't think it's gonna sound right to anyone else. Like,
Mhm.
if something doesn't come across right, something don't flow right, it's like I just can't with it. Like, I record so much, and so much of it will never be heard because I just simply don't think I can put it out there and it'll pull. Like, if I don't think it's gonna pull a number, if I don't think someone's gonna catch on to it, I won't.
Absolutely. That's understandable. Because I'm like that. I would write the shit 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm doing the label thing. I got a few little artists that
Yeah.
I'm doing something on the independent circuit. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? And I got them, and I'm just really doing that thing right there and trying to help the up and coming artists. But I also do other stuff. If you check out the page, Versus Bad Underground. Trust me, you're gonna see him again. Might be on one of them Versus Underground. So tune in.
Oh yeah. Say that. Say
We
that
doing,
stuff.
we do some things over here.
hmm
You know, and yeah, but I love the thing about me. I love artists that's dedicated to their craft,
hmm
and that for me makes, if I could put my energy into it, any artist that'll be an artist who I know for a fact 300% gonna get 300% of his
hmm
energy and time into it, because it means sometimes it's a reflection of them.
Oh yeah.
Um, uh, we're gonna get back into this before I ask any more questions. This No Love with J three times. Shout out J three times.
That's my boy.
Uh,
Greg wakes up at 5, gets the coffee going for his wife, and goes for a run.
I know you
He
lying.
showers and puts on Men Plus Care Dry Spray Antiperspirant. By 7, he's doing school and headed to work. Later, as he grills dinner for the family, he thinks,
Another great day taking care of them and taking
Leave it to damn SoundCloud.
Oh yeah.
Dove Men Plus Care
I got
Dry
SoundCloud Go, but I can't stand the ads when I used to not have it.
Feel all day.
God damn. Good thing I ain't monetized. We'll be all right.
Yeah.
want no love, she just want the drugs. She don't want no love, she just want the drugs. She took my heart out straight on the run. I'll turn it all to one. No only lust, only trust. She just wanna party all night on drugs. Turn it to a bad thing when it turned to us. Turn it to a sad thing. No one, yeah, no trust. Ain't seeing eye to eye. I'm taking all the drugs. It's flying high. Don't know it's real. I just feel the vibe. Oh, I'm so high. No, I can't lie. Take a few more. Fuck it, I might just die. Yeah, I might just die. Not no homicide. It ain't suicide. It's the way we live. It's the day to day. That's the way. No. No. She don't want no love, she just want the drugs. She don't want no love, she just want the drugs. She took my heart out straight on the run. I'll turn it all to one. No only only drugs.
In this bitch like a thermite, return no you person static. I ran anything on my service set. And they wondering why I be killing these beats, go get an investigator. And they wondering why I be walking on shit when I step on this bitch like an escalator. And they wondering if we gon' put niggas up like a shelf decorator. And they wondering why I be getting support and they digging that nigga like an excavator. They fucking with me cause I'm versatile. Said they ain't fucking with me with that's personal. Bitch, I be switching my style on my closet in and like a shirt that's reversible. She want the drugs like an addict. Bitch, I be high as an addict. I be shocking my head like static. And this shit come to me automatic.
Yeah, man, that was No Love, man. That was pretty dope. I like the vibe. That's No Love with Jay 3 times. Tell me about No Love.
That I don't know. I was listening to a lot of Travis Scott songs, and I found that beat, and that song was one take freestyle. I just went straight, just went. That song one took, and then I went through, did all the vocal layering and all that, and that's my biggest song.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. When I give people honest critiques, like I love the music, but what I hear a lot with a lot of artists is the mixing don't be all the way up to part. Like on the first song, the mixing was there. The second song, the mixing was there. I didn't listen. Not saying on your music, but I didn't listen to people's music, and their
Oh
mixing is
yeah.
not good. Like it's a lot of auto tune. There's no clarity in it. You barely can hear them. It sounds like they're muffling on the mic. It's just
Hmm.
good when you have a good engineer working to make it that clarity come out to where people can hear what you're saying.
Hmm.
But yeah, music. What does music? What does being successful in this music industry mean to you?
Just have my name out there. What my whole goal with it is, I just want to perform at a like big venue, like that. That's really what I'm in for. Like I want to perform and stuff. I want to have that crowd and stuff. Like just have fun. I want people to know who I am. Just enjoy it. I enjoy the way it is. I enjoy meeting the people. Like this interview, I know met so many people through it. So I just enjoy that.
Yeah. So who would what else? That wasn't it. Who does your graphics with? Because I know you be having a lot of cool cover art going on. Shout out to graphic guy unless you do your own graphics. Then I mean, shout out
Uh,
yourself.
I usually do my own. That No Love cover was a picture I just took. I usually will
Yeah,
find my own stuff. Just go from there.
yeah, because I do a lot of my own graphics too. Well, most of my own graphics myself as well. I got one guy that helps me when I'm a little too busy, but for the most part.
Hmm.
Um, if there's an artist you can collab with, who would it be?
Like mainstream or underground?
It could be both. I think I'm kind of setting myself up for this one. I think I kind of know where this is
I
going.
say if it's unrealistic, like I definitely say Destroy Woman with Cardi. I'm big. Those are my two big ones. But if we're being realistic, I'd say like there's a guy on TikTok called the Kid Ace. He has a great voice. Like I definitely want to work with him.
Yeah.
There's a few other guys that I'd have to think about it, but yeah, those would probably be the ones if I'd choose Trippie Redd or Offset. Those would be good ones too.
Yeah. I'll take a second shout out TikTok. Actually, I met this young fella on TikTok. He had no idea I was in the chat, but I was watching guys doing reviews on TikTok. Actually, I've been doing it a while on YouTube and Facebook, and to see it expand to TikTok. 'Cause TikTok wasn't a big music review spot at first, so to see that happen over there at TikTok, it shows where the music reviews is going these days and how hot they are. And my motto for what I do, just a little quick side note, is I'm an artist for the artist. So I believe in promoting other artists. I believe in supporting the next artist, rather whatever status that we are in at any point in time. We should support each other because our realms are small. Our platforms are small, especially for the underground. Our platforms are small. Like I seen some if you ain't got like 100,000 to 200,000 followers, they're not going to much look at your music half the time. You know what I'm saying? And you got to give them something to look at. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. You can't if we forcing it in your face, you have no choice but to look.
Exactly.
That's how I feel about that situation. Let the people know what all platforms they can find you in case they don't know.
SoundCloud and YouTube. I'm working on Spotify and Apple Music right now. I'm working on getting on there. But mainly SoundCloud is the number one, YouTube's the number two. I got to work on YouTube more, getting more stuff out there.
You said it's your last year. What's your favorite subject in school?
I'll probably say like business. I'm always like my job right now. I'm already an accountant, so like I'm already in on that. So I'll probably say business side of things. I've always been good with that.
I want to take a second to holler at the boy. I see little Jitty in the building. Shout out to you.
Yeah,
he in the chat. I can see him in the chat.
That's good, Ken. That's Kenson. That's my boy.
Drop his comments so y'all can see what I saw. If y'all didn't see it out there in the world. You know what I'm saying? Talking the talk, supporting their home. I appreciate the others that come with supporting people supporting. You gotta support. Like you said, you would work with all kind of people. Look, side note right quick before I ask him any more questions, I forgot. But I'm back. Side note, this Friday, tap in. Don't tap out, tap in. Y'all know what that is. That's our weekly hip hop news and current events podcast. Don't tap out, tap in. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tune in because we got some dope topics we're gonna be talking about. And you don't want to miss that. You do not want to miss that. Last episode we talked about Brittany Griner. We talked about do women want good men. It's an all men podcast, and we gonna talk raw and uncut so we won't piss off some girls today. Friday. So you already know. Tune in. Also, I got a big surprise coming for every artist that's ever been on an interview, that's ever been on anything that was done in Chop It Up the podcast or Battle Rap Kingdom. There's something really, really special coming at the end of the year. So keep working. I'm watching you. And I ain't ready just yet to say what's going on. But it's gonna be a first for Chop It Up the podcast. So I hope y'all tune in for that. Yeah, man. Music wise, straight back into the music, man. We gonna get directly back. I'm not gonna waste no time when I see that. This is the Lone Soldier. If I said that right, the Lone Soldier.
The Lone Soldier. That's the most recent mixtape. Probably what I think my best song that I have out personal. It's called Just Like Jay. I think that is my best song. I love the way that song goes. I listen to that daily. I think that's the top song I got.
Tide presents Laundry Truths, Cold Hard Savings.
Oh, hey, about to start a load.
Man.
You know,
Yeah.
washing in cold water with Tide can save you up to $150 a year on your.
SoundCloud, get on my damn nerves. You know what?
They
It's
always
still
be doing
going.
that.
I'm trying to get past it. This, like, YouTube had their ass with SoundCloud, like back,
Hmm.
back. You
Oh,
just can't
SoundCloud
miss
don't
'em.
leave you alone.
Yeah, just can't miss them. It's 30-second ad. It's
Yeah, yeah.
just about over. So shit, wait, hold on. Make sure it's not ad number two first.
Hope you earn a
Yep.
competent.
Okay, let's kill off ad number two.
There's always two ads.
Hey, real. Right.
It's so nice. It always be getting me.
But yeah. One more time, it's Just Like Jay, produced by Gabriel.
I walk in this bitch like I'm Jay. I pull up on your block frame. Yeah, don't talk down, wrong, you not safe. I feel like a hero, I'm not in a cave. Your money is zero, you don't get paid. Some ass, throwing the trip aside. You in my way. If you wanna die, we can play games. You can try, not in the race. You can try and catch this fade. We'll be dry right there away. I'ma get high and pass the days. I want just vibe, that's my way. Super fat ass, so this is a game. No, I'm doing the game and we gon' play. Yo, we're dragging me. Put his ass right on the pavement. That little boy ain't give me back. Money in the phone, we gotta rake it. That boy got a life and he know he had to take it. Ain't about it, he had to escape it. He had to run from it all. I'm on the top of the throne like a king. No, we never gonna fall. I feel like Curry the way that I ball. I feel like Hogan the way that I brawl. You know what is the worst of all? You know I'm gonna hurt you all. Straight on the watch, I don't even care how much it costs. Look at the diamonds, look at the rocks. Yeah, we running from the cops. Stealing my shit on watch. Running from the beach, not the jocks. You driving the flows and the flies. Off the dock. I walk in this bitch like I'm Jay. I pull up on your block and I under this frame. Yeah, don't talk down, wrong, so you not safe. I feel like a hero, I'm asking a cave. Your money is zero, you don't get paid. Kill some ass, throwing the tray. To the side, you in my way. If you wanna die, we can play games. You can try, not in the rave. You can try and catch this fade. We'll be dry right there away. I'ma get high and pass the day. I'ma just vibe, that's my way. It's some fat ass, so this is a game. No, I'm doing the game and we gon' play. Yo, we're dragging me. Suck it.
That's Just for Jay, produced by Gravies, by my guest, Lil Playboy.
Yep.
Tell us about the creation of Just for Jay. And
So,
before you do that though, shout out the producer, because that's a dope beat.
Gabriel,
Bring
yeah,
the bass down a little, but that's a dope beat.
yeah. He's a pretty big YouTube user. I actually saw he did check that song out, and he actually reached out to me saying he messed with it. So he actually did hear that. So that was big.
Yes, sir.
But
So what's the
hmm.
what's the creation behind making that song? Like what
so
was studio vibes like?
my friend Jay Romani, or he goes by Rizzy on or like Rizzy on SoundCloud. He has a song he did that beat with that beat, and it was like a little diss track song. It was super. It's actually a pretty solid song. I like it. And I just found the beat, and I'm like, yo, could I use it for a remix? And me and him are boys. I got him on a few songs on album Friday. He's on a song. I think solid song. He has a really good verse. And I'm like, yeah, I'll get this song. And he's like, what you gonna call it? I'm like, Just Like Jay, because first song is like, or the first line is I walk in this bitch like I'm Jay, and that's exactly what I say first line. And it's just like I just thought it was a fun song. He messes with it, I mess with it. I think it's just a hard song. I thought it was fun to make. I enjoyed making it. Made it right here in the studio.
Absolutely. There's a lot of dope artists making music all over the world.
Hmm.
To be successful in this game, you had to stand out above the crowd. What makes you stand out above the crowd?
My area where I'm from, there have been a lot of artists that have like gone through making music, but that's been years since they were at like the school I go to, and I'm relatively the only person at my school who for real makes music at all and around my area. So I just think it's a hobby. I enjoy it. I enjoy doing it. I have people who like it, so I'm gonna keep rolling.
Absolutely. I mean, well, you can notice some of the, I would say, greats in the entertainment. I mean, you got Michael Jordan played for the Bulls.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you got the voice of the streets, Lil Durk. I
Hmm.
mean, you got the whole OTF family over there. You got, even though you know they beefing, them boys kind of nice over there on the other side on 63rd as well. But their music, you
Yep.
just got so many ghosts that came out. The Chief Keef, uh,
Hmm.
Rondo number nine. Music hip hop wise, I would say Chicago is really rich hip
Oh
hop
yeah.
wise.
Wada
How
baby.
had yeah, how has growing up in Chicago inspired you?
Uh, I was born suburbs of Chicago. I'm from like about the. I don't know if you know where Peoria is. That's where I'm at right now. If you ever heard of that, that's where I'm at right now. I was in Chicago a while ago. I've been down here, but I visit Chicago frequently. Like I go up there for stuff. Narcissist tour for Cardi. I was up there. I was at that show. That show was that actual show is kind of what mainly brought me back to music. So I saw him on stage, and I'm like, that's got to be me. That's got to be me. I got to be there. That's where I got to be. But yeah, that's kind of what it was.
Where do you see yourself musically in 5 years? Because you're young. I mean, you got time to be one of the greats. Like, well, you see yourself in like 5 years. I mean, come on now. Like, let me take a little second and say something. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people tough on the and it's this is respectfully a lot of people tough on white rappers, but understand
Hmm.
there's some super talented white rappers out here
Hmm.
respectfully. You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
When you got artists like Eminem and you got artists like Machine Gun Kelly and Jack Harlow, by the way, Churchill Downs, that's a whole nother level. When you got, but when you got so much talent, it doesn't matter skin tone. If you want
Hmm.
to find the next
Exactly.
big artist, listen to the music.
Exactly.
Um, and that's the good thing about hip hop. It's becoming so universal and it's so accepted. But you know, there's still some that got their resist, but it's so accepted now. And there's talent. The talent
Hmm.
has just been out the Richter scales. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for
So,
sure.
uh, I see somebody in the comments. I was about to shut my Josie Steph. He screamed out Bordenville.
Yeah, that's my friend. He a whole troll. That's his thing. I was just with him today. He
That's
just
all
chill.
right. He seemed like a good troll because they got some bad trolls too. I'm
Oh
kind of used
yeah.
to it now. I've been in this thing for a while. They got some,
Yeah.
yeah, you know.
I'm.
But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to send any donations, you know we don't ask, but if you want, you see the cash app. You also see the like, comment, and subscribe. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the
Yeah, help out.
broadcast. It'll
Support.
definitely help out. Support, support, support. I just had to throw it out there. First of all, let's side note. Thank God it's Friday Music Fest. Second annual. Thank God it's Friday Music Fest. You know I had it scheduled for August 7th. I didn't get enough slots filled at the time, in the midst of the time. So I'm pushing it back to give artists the opportunities to get in on it. If you didn't see part one, we did it pre-recorded where artists did live performances, 2 sets live, but it was pre-recorded. But it was them performing live. And we're doing it again this year, but it's not going to be pre-recorded. It's going to be 100% live in-house with the artists performing. So
That's
make
what's
sure
up.
you tune. So make sure you sign up for that. You can hit me at hawklife94 at gmail.com. All artists has until the end of September to lock in with me and let me know that they won't be a part of it. Then I started a little chat where it's just those artists. I would say if you're gonna contact me about that, do it on Facebook or at least add me on Facebook and let me know you got a Facebook. So when I start the chat, I can have you a part of that group chat. But definitely, that's definitely coming the end of September. It's definitely coming. I got some other big things in the work. That's why I say stay tuned to what we got coming over. I got a major guest coming Friday night for tapping in. I got a major guest also coming for our next verses. I can't tell you too much about it because that's once again everything I'm doing this year in 2020 is gonna be history making and groundbreaking. That's why I'm telling people to stay tuned. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I do this for the underground, but I just made a few mainstream connects. And I want people to understand that this about to take off.
Yep.
If you need mixing and mastering, As an artist, and I don't just do this for the artists on my label. If you need mixing and mastering, I know a guy. He don't charge, but he's also a mixer and master to the stars. He done mastered for some of the biggest artists in the game. So definitely tap in, and I'll tap you in with him. Um,
All right.
and you might have to pay him a little something, but you know your work is gonna be 100% pristine and professional. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's also an artist, big name artist, and he's also an engineer, big name engineer. So no games over here.
Oh yeah,
Um,
for
with
sure.
that being with that being said, you know what I'm saying? We get back into this music. Tell me about this album, cause The Lone Soldier.
So that was a little EP I threw together. It's been a minute since I dropped on my outro, so a four song round. I'm not gonna do a full album yet. I'm saving album for Friday. I'm saving that. That's what's coming out
Mm-hmm.
Friday. Album Friday.
Uh-oh.
That's what we on right now. That's the big thing that I'm
Mhm.
working on. But this EP was just I had a bunch of songs recorded and I'm like, which ones do I like? I went through, remixed, remastered. I went through and I worked them all out. I got all the features ready and I dropped it.
Exactly. We said. Now we're gonna run another song for y'all before we get out of here, man. Just to, in the building with us. Straight. We're gonna stay on The Lone Soldier. We're gonna play Iced Out.
That one's
Uh,
good. That one's good.
Future and Winner, Zamy and Lou Geck. If I said it right.
What is it? Oh
Something.
yeah, Well Geek. Yeah, What Geek. I don't know how he
Oh, he
says it.
missed.
With Trojan
Oh,
Bearskin Raw,
you
you'll
must.
love every hair raising, spine tingling.
Yeah, bro, you missing the E. But nah, I'm joking though. But I would have never knew it was Geek. I said Geck like what they call
I
it,
don't know.
winter
I don't
and
know
shit.
how he says
But
it.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm back in this bitch. VVS diamonds on my wrist. Glock 19 right on my ribs, yeah. Fat in my ribs, yeah. Ice on my wrist, yeah. Ice it out, whip it out, ice it out. Hey, I love it when they run. Yeah, they scared of the gun. I will figure shoot it. We ain't play games, this ain't fun. No, it ain't for fun. You know I'm the one. I'm up top, yeah, for good. Yeah, for good. Yeah, the fakest boy, like the tofu. Yeah, we eat your grub like some soul food. Yeah, bad little bitch with an attitude. Please, how don't ruin the mood. Yeah, we gotta move. Move around the town. Ice on neck. Ice it out. Get her drown. Ice it out. Drip her drown. Whip her drown. Ice it out.
I stand on my shit, so many racks, I'm rich in that bitch. Yeah, I'm get up for my dick. I got me a chopper, it came with a list. So many bodies, it came with a list. That girl wanna leave, now why would I trip? My belly too bigger, cause I got the shit. My money big body, my money fit. Don't talk a nigga if you not really with it. I got me the chopper, I'm ready to spit it. He talk a nigga when I pull up, he quit it. A finger on the trigger, I like to fidget. He all in my business.
Holla, geek in this bitch. Glock 9 flipping the wrist. Got your bitch and I give it a dick. Stay 10 toes, never bitch. All my niggas is loaded with blicks. And I'll spit you and I'll never miss. Any niggas they cap and they snitch. Yeah, yo, bitches they Ricky. I fuck your bitch and they give her a cookie. You use my son and I'll give you a noogie. Niggas know I'm matched up with a hoodie. Geek, yes sir, that's the name. I'll fuck your grandma and pop out a brain. I pop out oxy perfect in my brain. I'm fucking your mother, that pussy was lame.
Yeah, whip it drown. Ice it out. Whip it drown. Ice it out. Whip it out. Yeah. Strip it drown, rock and roll. Pick your bitch and then I roll. Just a tourist, I'm on the go. Free my boy, he on parole. Getting money, not payroll. Getting the bank, not bankroll. Getting played, not no dough. I don't play with hoes. I just play with stacks. I just play with cash. Shorty throw back. Yeah, she throwing ass. Yeah, I'm iced out. Yeah, strip it drown. Yeah, I'm iced out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was super dope. I liked the vibe, but like I said, I feel like they complimented each other. That was iced out. Shout out went to Zami and Lee Geek. Shout out to
Yeah.
y'all for jumping on the track. It was super dope. Like I said, I don't know, these beats be super hard though.
Oh
Super
yeah.
hard though. Definitely super dope song. The bars was there, everything was there. Like tell us the vibe. I know you said that's all part of the same, so I ain't gonna really ask you about the vibe of that album. But what I am gonna ask is for you to tell the people one more time where they can find you, what you got coming out new, you know what I'm saying? What they need to stay tuned and for. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
let them know.
I'm on SoundCloud, YouTube, Love Playboy, same as it is. Album Friday. Got 9 songs, all of them different, all of them different flows, different styles. Just best work I've done. Been working on it for a while. That's gonna be big. 15 Forever. That's the album. It's done. It's ready. Just gotta wait till Friday. Done. Everything's mixed, mastered. All features are done. Everything is ready.
And once again, like I said, he in high school.
You
They
got
got
time.
rappers in the industry ain't as good as he. He in high school.
Yes, sir.
Like
Yes,
I
sir.
said, stay tuned. Little Playboy in the building. Chop it up the podcast. It's your boy Hog Life. Chop it up. Let's talk.
Yeah, yeah.